We tried this side over here and lost everybody. What God's going to do, Nikki, is take the thing you cherish most about yourself and break it. Oh, everybody got quiet. But I'm still going to preach this. I ain't got no seed, but I'm going to preach it anyhow. If God's going to use you, the vessel is too full. And he got to put in you what needs to come out of you when he puts you there. And then it's come on here. When he's drawing that stuff out of you, when he's crushing you, it is pain. He got to break you first. I know y'all didn't come to hear this message. I didn't come to preach it either. So let's give the Holy Spirit praise for that. He got to break you first. There's a breaking that goes along with this thing. And everybody don't understand what you're going through. And for some of us who got ministries to thousands of people, the breaking is slow. Some people get processed in 2 months and 3 and 4 and 5 months. Some people get processed in 5 and 6 years. It took David 25 years of process to put that crown on. It took Moses 40 years of process to lead those people out. Y'all don't hear me. But he had to go where he was leading them from to be acclimated when he got to give it when he got back. The things that you're going through is because God sent you there, because when you run into people who's there, when you go back, you understand them. I done lost all the Holy Spirit. Yeah, the amen corner on that side. Come on, let me try this side over here. You have to be prepared for it. Let me tell you why. Because the challenge that's going to come when you stand in your purpose, only the Holy Ghost is going to be able to keep you. Oh, I got to be honest about it. Oh, I know I'm anointed. I know I speak well. I know I'm articulate. But when you stand before God's people, there's going to be a test that comes your way that only the Holy Ghost is going to be able to keep you in. Yes, Lord. Thank you, Lord. I should have said this for leadership, lest I scare some people off. Some of y'all was here, and the majority of people who was here a long time in the church tonight. I'm going to give this testimony that I'm done to show you how serious this thing is. I cried up for God for a few years, saying I was ready before I got here. I sat in my mirror by myself when I had nobody else to preach to. I had praise and worship with me in my mirror. I know some of you are too important for that. My praise and worship was with the mirror. I got a feeling everything is gonna be all right. Then it moved to when you and I were walking around the parks, but nobody wanted to talk to us. Can I give you all the real history of it? And after all of that, after I stood in my mirror for years saying, keep praying, God will fight your battle. You're not here with me. You're not here with me. You feel me? When the only person you can talk to is him. Because nobody else don't want to hear what you have to say. Process. Preparation. And while you can't hear listening, he's right there with you. Because you want to think if he listened, he'd put me out of it. And you ask him, why don't you put me up? Have you ever walked down the street and said, why don't you just open his feet up and swallow me up because don't nobody care? Oh, you're not ready for ministry yet. Let me try to finish. After all the preparation, at the second service of Genuine Love at Miami Northern, I walked up to the pulpit and I stood here, and if it had not been for the Holy Ghost, we wouldn't be here today. Oh, I'm telling you what you got to prepare for. I'm telling you what you got to prepare for. I feel it from you, Alex. I feel it from you. Had it not been for the process I've been in, and because I had a dogmatic attitude at that point, I'd have been through hell and hot water. And the Holy Ghost stood up inside me and said, boy, you stand. Derek, I stood in the front of that podium, and the whole building changed. And the devil came and stood beside me and said, what you doing here? You only meant wow! And I had a decision to make. And 98% of me was about to walk away. 98% of me was on the beach with a Heineken. I'm talking to you about being prepared to stand when your time comes. And God is talking to somebody because your time is upon you. And all the crap you've gone through. See, I didn't go to nobody's theological school. I didn't spend 5 years bringing the bishop in the water. This ministry was birthed. God delivered me in May or June, and in November we was doing marriage seminars. I ain't got time to sit up under nobody's feet. I got my training in the jailhouse and the drug house. Bless God. Glory. Oh, thank you, Mr. Ogletree. Everybody don't want to hear this, you know. People don't want to hear it. No bishop didn't lay hands on me and say it's time for you to go. The bishop didn't understand my preparation. Hallelujah. I didn't go to no ministers in training class. I went about 1 or 2 and then you let me in. I had to make it. I'm in here anyhow. But I wasn't nobody's protege, nobody's understudy. I got delivered in May, and in November this ministry was birthed. Do you all hear me?
Thank you, Jesus.
They told me I was a novice. God don't use no novice. How many of y'all know the devil is a liar? Are you in process, baby? I wish I had your process. When I stood there, Mr. Ogletree, if it had not been for the times I spent in the jailhouses, I wasn't visiting. I know some of y'all go visit to preach. Yeah, I had my office in the cell. I had my own suite. In the treatment centers and the jailhouses is where God developed this ministry you sing now. It wasn't nobody's pulpit, Dawn. It was walking the streets, praying, singing praise and worship to myself.
Hallelujah. Hallelujah.
It was developed in the process. Everybody want to attach to the glory. That's why I have some attitudes about some things that probably ain't gonna change. You just can't show up now, not knowing the story, and want to change stuff. Come on, talk to me here. I'm Dr. Jekyll, but I'm also Mr. Hyde. What I'm saying to you is, this God's changing for somebody. Your process is real. And because of what God has for you to do, don't expect nobody else to understand your process.